Hey you guys, so let me turn this down. All right. So I was like, let me vlog today. So it's just a random Friday. It's not even 11:30 in the morning yet. I'm on my way out. Anne is in the house with her nanny. Anthony is at work. And I am doing me. So I've been working from home exclusively, you guys, and there has been some changes, and I was gonna talk to you guys about it like in an exclusive video. And I did a poll on Instagram. I need to stop doing that, but I did a poll on Instagram, and I don't know, the vibe I got was that maybe it's not the best decision to do a fully dedicated video to the subject matter, because maybe you guys are not as interested, or I don't know. But I was getting the impression that a lot of people were saying that they weren't interested in something like that. But I think it's because you guys think that you're protecting me, like, oh no, don't tell your business and everything. But y'all, I'm 35 years old. I'm from the hood. I have been around the block. There's nothing that I would ever say on YouTube that could bring any harm to me. Like, I'm very street smart. Like, I am not one of these goofy girls on here looking for advice and all that kind of silliness. Like, I am way more seasoned than that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it, but trust me, this YouTuber doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But I don't want to bore you guys, so I might not do the video just because it might not be like worth the effort. So anyway, I'm like, let me get out the house. I have not been outside in almost a week, so I'm just going to breakfast with one of my best friends. You guys know Jerry. He invited me out to breakfast, and I was like, hells yeah. Anyway, let me go. I just parked my raggedy little car. We're gonna ride in Jerry's fancy car. Jerry's fancy.
That stuff everywhere.
Wait, how much water do you need?
I'll be drinking so much water. Every time I get in the car, grab a bottle of water.
Right, and then it just pile up.
You said, I know you was recording.
Yep.
What's up? But yeah, I always drink a whole bunch of water.
Well, that's good.
Because you gotta stay, hydrated.
We were in line. We were in the queue to be seated at Love on the Blue out here in Blue Island. You know, guys, if you're from Chicago, it's the same people who run Batters and Berries, or who ran Batter and Berries, or Batter and Berries. So it was an hour wait, and that was okay. You know, we were willing to kind of bite the bullet on that, but then I heard some people at the table complaining about waiting an hour for their food to come out. And so I was like, I can wait an hour to be seated, but I don't know if I can wait an hour on top of that waiting for food. So I was like, let's just leave. So we're gonna go to Looms. And Looms is never a wait, right? Like, Looms is like a really tightly run ship, and you'll have your food in approximately 7 minutes after you walk in through those doors. Looms is like one of those old school diner type of places where everyone who works there is like over the age of 40, and like nobody's got anything to prove. People are just doing their jobs. Everybody in the back, all the cooks in the back are men, and they're just like trying to get out of there and go home, and everybody's just moving fast, and it just runs so fast and tight, and the food is always absolutely correct. Like, there's never any problems, never any attitudes, never any incorrect orders. So I like Looms. They don't always have the best food. Like, it's not gourmet like some of the other places, you know, so that would be the downside. But if you want your stuff to be accurate, you want it to be quick, you want it to be cheap, you go to Looms.
I just want some pancakes. So I want.
You just want some pancakes?
Hell yeah.
Now, this is a boring vlog, but every vlog can't be lit, dang.
We can make it lit. We can turn up. Hell, it is never too early to get lit, get turned up, get some drinks, or libations, whatever you want to call it.
Not drinks.
And yeah, we get turned. It's Friday. It's a nice day out. Hey, we can go ahead and turn up. I'm down.
And y'all, he is not playing.
Hey, we're gonna get a bottle right now, sneak it in too. Okay, we be drinking right there.
He's very serious.
Walked out, I forgot to pay.
What?
Ate a whole meal. I got all the way down the road. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to pay.
And did you come back?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Master speaker. Hi, thanks.
This was my first job right here. Was this my first? Well, not my first job, but this was like, I used to work here in high school, this McDonald's right here. And this is where me and Jerry met. I didn't even remember that, but he just told me that this is where we met. But before I had this job, I worked like in a student program, like at my schools when I was like 15. So I had that first, but I started working here when I was 17.
You just come get the hookup from you and drive through.
Yep, I used to be hooking my friends up with food. It was so easy to do that. It used to be so easy to hook your friends up if you worked in fast food. I'm sure y'all know if y'all worked in fast food. Like all you had to do was grab a couple extra nuggets off the thing or some extra french fries off the vat, and like nobody even noticed, especially if it was busy. Now if someone came through the drive-thru and it was not busy, then you know, and the manager was like right there, it was a little bit tougher. But if it was really busy, you could give so much free food away. Anthony's playlist. So hey guys, I'm back with the vlog, yeah. I'm excited because I have a new camera. This is a Canon this is a Canon G7X Mark II. I bought this the other day because I busted my Sony that I normally vlog with, but I'm excited because this is a better one. Can't you guys tell? Like, doesn't it look more clear and crisp? And yeah. But yeah, I dropped my camera and then it just wouldn't recognize the lens or anything after that. And I had the camera for 2 years, you know, in tech language, that's like a lifetime. So it was time to get a new one anyway. And I have a like coverage plan on this one for 3 years. So if anything happens to it, I'll get it replaced type of thing. So that's even better. It's a Sunday and we're heading out to brunch. And I was like, well, let me just vlog today. So we're just getting Ann ready. Me and Ann just took our little bath. We had a little bath bomb and stuff. And normally how it goes on the weekend is that we'll take our baths together. I haven't outgrown that yet. And I'll clean Ann up and then Anthony will get her and then he'll go off and get her dressed and then I'll finish up my bath. And so that's kind of what we do. So that's what you guys saw, Anthony getting her dressed. And I'm about to do her hair. He's now getting his shower and stuff. And then, you guys, my hair is a mess, but don't worry about that. We'll deal with that later. I'm in a much better mood today than I was yesterday. I was really in the dumps yesterday, but I feel so much better today. So it's actually a really good day to be hanging out around people because you don't want to be around people when you have an attitude. So let me go tend to Ann and do her hair and then I'll come back. You need to get out. You got stuck in there. Come on. We pulled out some of Ann's like collaborative kind of play things because her cousins are coming over tonight. I'm also gonna pull that thing from under there that's just like her little ball pit thing because her cousins, the twins, are coming over to play. I feel like whenever Anthony gets her dress, it's like all pink and ruffles and poofy and all kind of plush looking stuff, and then when I get her dressed, she's all like camouflage, button up. I did her little hair. We're doing like the little ponytails now, and I think this is cute, like the little side ponytail at the top, and then the ones in the back are like low. I just love that. It makes her look like such a big girl. I'm a big girl. These are the products that I used. I think I showed you guys this in a hair routine video with Ann. I'll probably do more too because her routine changes like every month because her hair is getting longer, her texture is changing and all kinds of stuff. So I feel like it's gonna continue to change at least until it becomes consistent, maybe like age 3 or something. So it'll be different until then. So I'm just using these Eden Body Works Kids Cocoa Shea products for now. And then I'm still using her Safety First comb and brush set. Anyway, mommy needs to get ready. Okay. Whenever we go out to the restaurant and we know we're gonna bring Ann, I always bring the same stuff. Well, at least this is what I'm bringing for like right now. Again, this kind of stuff will change, but I always bring her sippy cup already with some water in it. I bring her a little bowl and spoon because sometimes restaurants will bring you like all adult like utensils, and sometimes it's a little too noisy or something like that. And so sometimes I'll just bring her own little stuff. I don't always have to pull this out, but I have it just in case. Cause like if you bring me like a long metal fork and like a ceramic plate, like I don't really want to feed her from that. I mean, it's potential of something getting broken or whatever, so I just don't even bother. So sometimes I'll bring the plastic stuff, but I'll just bring a couple diapers because we're not gonna be out long. Her wipes, because I use these to clean her up at the table and if I have to take her and change her. And then I bring her little plastic cloth like bib, and then I'll bring her iPad so that she's entertained at the table. And you guys, this has worked for us so well. And is so content at the table. She's not screaming and throwing food and making a scene because she has her entertainment and she has everything she needs to stay clean. This was the best I could do. We're heading out. We're actually trying to wean Ann off of her pacifier, but since we're going out in public, we don't want any sort of meltdowns and people looking at us like, just give her banky. So we're just gonna give it to her today. We're here at Bonefish Grill again for brunch. You guys, they have the best brunch ever. There's my mom. Come on, Mom. Huh? They're never crowded for brunch. Yeah, people don't know about this. You know, they don't know about it. Well, I guess you guys do now, huh? Ann woke up.
Yeah, for the moment. It's like blue.
Oh, okay. Look at Uncle James over there. No makeup Sunday.
For brunch, girl, all these endless mimosas. I came for the mimosas.
Let me see KK. Let me see KK. Hey, KK. Hey, KK. I just wanted to show you guys how the mountain buggy folds down to like a briefcase. Anyway, we're leaving. Hi.
I
look like such a bum. Yikes. What are you doing, Mom? Oh, Ann. Boop, good girl. She did it. So go ahead, little mommy. You can do it. Go ahead, little girl. Oh. Mom, look at your granddaughter. Ouch. Ouch!
You bit me for real. You stop that.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take you into the gun store where Anthony is about to buy a gun. Ooh. They got all the accessories and everything you need. The holsters and all that stuff. Pistols and stuff. Get the pink one. My mom likes that one. But of course she does. Get in. Get over here, Ann. This one? This is the one Anthony was gonna get. But which one are you getting today? Or which one did you already get? It's not up there. Anthony likes assault weapons. He's nuts.
Let me get a haircut. Stop filming me. Thank you.
He said stop filming me, thank you.
I like vlogs.
Ma. Alright, you guys, we just left out the gun shop. We were at Eagle Range. That's what it's called, right? Eagle Sports Range. So I just wanted to pop in real quick and just say one thing. So Anthony bought a gun today, and I didn't show the gun that he bought or anything like that, and I won't be. But I just want to make a disclaimer that us being at the gun store is in no way in support of any sort of killings or murders or bad things people do with guns. My husband is a cop, and the way I grew up, I grew up around guns, so it's nothing new for me at all. My grandfather, my uncles, everybody was in the military, my dad, everybody owned guns, and it was all for the protection of their family and their possessions. No one in my family has ever hurt anyone with their guns, so it's not that kind of ball game. I don't support anything violent with guns. It's all about you know, protecting one's family and exercising the right to bear arms. And for some people that I do know who have guns, it's from like an artistic perspective. So they collect them because they are fascinated by the technology of guns and whatnot. And so I don't want you guys to get offended by this kind of footage. I share it because it is a part of my life, and it is the truth, it is real, but I don't want to come off as though I'm supporting anything negative having to do with it. And I know that you guys will hear me say this and you'll still get offended, and I'm just sorry. Some people are just not into guns and weapons, and I get it. I am, for all of the reasons that I just mentioned. So I hope you guys can just appreciate this as just a part of my life from a very honest place, and try not to get too offended. And I love you guys, okay? So, you know, I don't want you guys to be mad at me. So we are back home, and I am working on some special vlog footage for you guys. Never before seen footage of me and my sister. And Anne looks like she's pooping. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, mommy. It sounds like she said, I ain't said nothing. Anthony's over there chilling, watching his favorite show, Shameless. Natalie is in the house. I don't know if y'all can see her. Hey, girl. So I'm actually about to go to the grocery store and get some stuff for dinner because everybody's hungry and we need to get stuff for the week anyway. So I'm just going to get some quick stuff for dinner tonight and then come back and cook and whatnot. I'm just gonna go down to the local grocery store. I'll probably go to Jewel's or maybe Treasure Island. I don't know, it just depends on which direction I want to drive in. What's up, you guys? So I am over here at Jerry's. We're about to take some pictures. I wanted to show y'all my hair.
Oh, that's cool.
I did a wash and go set type of thing, and then I did like my little flexi rod cheat code, and it's really shrunken because my hair actually, I didn't detangle it, so when I did the rods on my hair, it's still like, it was still in like that rod state, and all I did was apply water and leave-in conditioner, and so some of the hair is still chunked together from those rods. So it's really shrunken, like it's shrunken times 10. Anyway, I just did my makeup. I brought my makeup and stuff over here, brought all of my clothes and stuff that I'm thinking about wearing, and in here is Jerry's studio, his studio space, his lights and all that. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, what's up? Setting up everything.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and just do some headshot stuff. Yeah, nothing too major. This is not like, you know, a big deal type of thing. I just want to get some shots because I oftentimes have to provide creative for my subscription box and then other things that I'm working on and stuff, and you have to be able to have like nice photos of yourself, and I don't really be having that. Selfies in the iPhone don't count, so sometimes you got to take some nice photos like in front of a backdrop and a professional camera type of thing, and I just so happen to have a friend who knows how to do it. So I'm lucky. So that's what we're doing today. So we're just shooting from the waist up, so I got on my my Nikes and my joggers. Jerry is a creative. He's always painting stuff, making stuff. And this is his workspace. But these are not his only computers. He's got like 5 more.
Computers everywhere.
Computers everywhere. Who is that?
That was young lady did headshots.
Okay. I like her style for that. That was cute.
You gotta show up for the camera, you know? Oh, that's nice. I like that. Use that.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you guys, we finished the shoot pretty much. I just did like 3 different looks. We snapped some photos of each of the looks, and we are pretty much done. So it doesn't take very long if you kind of know what you're doing and you kind of know what you want to get out of it. So we got some pretty good stuff to choose from. We're just gonna go get something to eat because we're both famished. I haven't eaten all day. Only thing I had for breakfast was some papaya chunks, and I had some water, and like that was it. So we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna come back and look at the photos, and then we're gonna call it a day. So my hair held up pretty good. It's super soft. I really like how it feels, the softness. Now Jerry has this iRobot thing cleaning the floor, and this is so cool. I want one. So we're at Blaze Pizza. It's called Blaze Pizza.
Yep.
And we're about to get some eats. I've never been here before, so I'm excited. It's cool. Yeah, you can get all kind of shit. I heard the dude say something was spicy, so I'm definitely gonna roll with that.
Spicy red sauce. You got a nice kick to it.
I'm gone. Woo, 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 woo. Huh? I want the spicy red sauce. I'm gonna do the vegan cheese. Is that it? Where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Does it melt? Okay. Yeah, give me that spicy sauce. Yeah, give me that spicy.
And mix with a little bit of spicy.
Is that enough cheese for you?
That is enough cheese for me.
Are you having any meat?
No, thank you. Mushrooms for sure. Let's get some
Let me get the
garlic cloves, right?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's looking good. Let's do some spinach on that.
Alrighty.
turkey meatball.
And I want some of these olives so bad.
How does it look for you so far?
It looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then was it salt?
Sea salt and oregano.
Baby, yes. Definitely.
Any other veggies?
No.
Give me a little more salt, hon. I have a problem. Yeah, I have a little problem. But yeah, trust me, I'll love it. I'll love it if you put that on there. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, hon. All right. Ooh, and we can get some beers too. What? What? I'm gonna do this IPA right quick.
Is this for here to go?
And this is for here. So you guys, this place is really nice. Jerry just put me on, honey. You can get vegan pizza? What?
Absolutely.
I'm about to go get my pizza. They just called it. They were like, Vaughn? I am so excited. First of all, I was able to add arugula and pesto. Oh my God. Y'all, this is delicious. And it probably would have been just as good even without the vegan cheese, but I'm gonna do it, And then y'all saw me get my Goose Island IPA. This is a craft beer, you guys, but it's a very common one. Goose Island is a Chicago brewing company, and they're one of the best. Oh man, that's decent as hell. Oh, thanks, bro. Napkins. Get Jerry's pizza.
You got a little bit of turkey meatballs, bologna cheese. Pretty simple, little basil. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm on this Vaughn station right now. I'm single, by the way. So if you nice looking ladies, you know, y'all available. You know, let's go out on a date. Let's kick. Let's have some fun, you know.
Do your outro.
I'm out. Popping up.
Just reviewing some of the photos. You know, just trying to select my faves. They turned out really good. So I'm gonna use some of these like really happy ones for my subscription box inserts. You know, I just wanna have some cute pictures to use for that. And I want the pictures to be like really mood inspiring, kind of uplifting, brighten your day type of thing. When you guys like open your box, you get to see like this really happy picture that makes you feel happy too. So I'm just gonna go through these and find the ones that I think do that. But it's so much to choose from. Really love these. Cooking dinner for my husband and my mom. They wanted some fried catfish. And I'm gonna do some mac and cheese in the oven. You know, you gotta have the paper towels stuffed in a plate or something to drain the fish when it comes out. And this has been cooking for about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes so far. Let me see what we got in here as far as cheese. We gotta have some cheese in here because we love cheese around here. So I'm gonna do some of this sharp cheddar for the cheese. And I'm gonna put some milk in my mac and cheese, and then I'm gonna do a couple eggs. This was a meal that we decided on at the last minute because they were like, we hungry, because I had already eaten. And if I'm not cooking, they're like, well, what we eating for dinner? And I'm like, well, I already ate, so I'm not hungry. And then they were like, well, what are you making us? So I'm like, hey, what do we have? What do we have? So Anthony pulled some fish out the freezer and thawed it really quick. I guess as a life hack, if you want to unthaw meat really quick and you have anything that's seafood oriented, that's gonna thaw the quickest over like chicken or beef or something. So he threw the fish, it was like a catfish thing, I think this is catfish, into the sink in some warm water, and it thawed out. So I'm like, all right, we'll fry some catfish. And I'm like, I always have pasta. So I'm like, I got pasta, got cheese, you know, we got you know, egg or whatever. Let's just do some baked mac and cheese. And they were like, yeah. So I'm not eating any of it, but this is just another example of how I'm cooking a full meal for some people and I'm not even eating any of it, and it's just for them. But I love doing this, you guys. Like, I was a cook in my previous life. Like, I owned a restaurant, everything. Like, that's what I did in my previous life. Sometimes I do like a casserole dish. So I'll spray it with Pam just because I don't want it to be like sticking and stuff. Y'all see my daffodils? Anthony went to speak at a school, and one of the little kids made him this picture. And she's so cute. And she put, dear officer, cold quit. Look, you tried to put cold quit. It's so sweet. I know. This is Shameless on Netflix, y'all. Anthony's favorite show at the moment, but I'm actually kind of getting with it too. It is extremely provocative, but what I did say is that, okay, so the characters are at least, you know, developed enough where you can actually understand why they're doing some of the provocative things they're doing. So in that case, I can deal with characters that are doing crazy-ish, but otherwise I would not be able to. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So anyway, I'm almost done with their dinner. As you see, I cleaned up and stuff. Got the dishwasher going, boop, boop. And it's some other stuff I'm gonna have to wash by hand or whatever. But yeah, I like to clean as I go. Shoot, I don't like stuff everywhere. Crazy. Are you snacking on the fish, Mom? And also the thing about vegan versus plant-based, you know, I don't consider myself vegan. I never really did. I use those terms because it resonates with people, especially in this day and age. But I am definitely plant-based, which just means that I get most of my nutrition, or I am under the belief that I get most of my nutrition from plants. I have no moral obligation to animals, you know, because I feel like I can't really, I feel like that's not where I fit into everything. Like, I wouldn't be able to explain, you know, a vegan ideology to like a lion or like a panther or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I just leave that moral part of it alone, you know. You know, meat is a food source, right? I believe that meat is a food source. I just don't believe that it's the best food source for me. So I'm not a vegan, I'm just plant-based, which just refers to nutrition. It doesn't refer to any moral code or compass, right? So, and let me say, no offense against anyone who does like align their morals with, you know, veganism. Please do not take it that way. I'm telling you guys what I don't subscribe to, and it's only because I just don't, you know, it's no like, I'm not downing it at all, so. Yeah. All right, this is everything done. This is the mac and cheese. So me and Mom are just having some red wine. Yummy. Yeah, Mom's having hers out of a Tiffany's glass. I'm having mine out of an IKEA glass. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this oven off.
Yo, one glass of Patron to smash in its own, and I dash right back to the pad where I zone. Got a stash collection, double packs that I own.